You walk into a restaurant, sit down, ready to eat. And instead of a menu, they hand you a little black and white square that looks like a broken crossword puzzle. No instructions, no explanation. Everyone around you just knows what to do. You look around. People are pointing their phones at the table like it's the most natural thing in the world. If that moment made you feel stupid, stop right there. You're not stupid. You're not slow. The world just kept moving while you were somewhere it couldn't reach you. Here's the truth. QR codes barely existed 10 years ago. They exploded during COVID when everything went touchless. If you were incarcerated during that time, you missed the whole learning curve that everyone else stumbled through together. So if you're rebuilding your life after incarceration, this video is specifically for you. Today, we're decoding QR codes, step by step. No judgment, no rushing. By the end, you'll scan codes like you've been doing it for years. Let's go. So what is a QR code? Let's break it down plain and simple. Think of it like a door. Behind that door is a website, a menu, a job application, a sign-up form, a video, a payment screen. The letters QR stand for Quick Response. It's just a faster way to get somewhere online without typing a long, complicated web address. You know how websites have addresses like www.something.com/this/that. A QR code holds that whole address inside those little black and white squares. Your phone reads it so you don't have to type it. Here's the key thing. Your phone's camera is the key to the door. You point your camera at the code. Your phone reads those squares like a secret language, and it opens the door for you. That's it. That's the whole concept. Now here's something that might surprise you. QR codes were actually invented back in 1994 in Japan. They were used in car factories to track parts. For decades, regular people ignored them. Then COVID hit. Suddenly, nobody wanted to touch menus, papers, or pens. QR codes became the solution overnight. So if you feel like you missed the memo, you did. Because the memo went out while the world was in chaos, and nobody thought to catch you up. Until now. Let's start with iPhones. If you have one, follow along with me. If you have an Android, your section is coming up next. But watch this anyway. The concept is the same. Step 1. Find your camera app. That's the app that looks like a little camera icon, usually right on your home screen or in your dock at the bottom. Step 2. Open it up. You'll see what your camera sees, probably your ceiling or your hand right now. Step 3. Point your camera at a QR code. You don't need to take a picture. I'm going to say that again because it's the most common mistake. You do not press the button. You do not take a photo. Just hold your phone steady, like you're about to take a picture but you're waiting. Step 4. Watch the top of your screen. Within a second or two, a yellow banner or notification will pop up. It'll show a website name or say something like, Open in Safari. Step 5. Tap that banner. That's it. You are in. The website opens. Let me show you that one more time, nice and slow, because repetition is how we learn. Now, what if nothing happens? Let's troubleshoot. Problem. You're too close. If your phone is 2 inches from the code, it can't read it. Back up to about 6 to 12 inches, roughly the length of a dollar bill to a ruler. Problem. You're too far. If you are 3 feet away, the code is too small to read. Move closer. Problem. Bad lighting. QR codes need light to be scanned. If you're in a dim restaurant, turn on your phone's flashlight or move the menu toward a light source. Problem. Smudged or damaged code. If the QR code is scratched, wet, or printed badly, your phone might not read it. Not your fault. That's a bad code. Problem. Your camera setting is off. On some iPhones, you need to make sure QR scanning is enabled. Go to Settings, Camera, and make sure Scan QR Codes is toggled on. It usually is by default, but worth checking. Now let's cover Android phones. Androids are a little trickier because there are so many different brands. Samsung, Google Pixel, Motorola, LG, and they don't all work the same way. But don't worry, I'll give you 3 methods. One of them will work for your phone. Method 1, the camera app. Try this first. Open your camera app, point it at the QR code, hold steady. If your phone supports built-in scanning, a link will pop up on your screen. usually at the bottom or as a notification. Tap it. This works on most newer Androids, especially Samsung and Google Pixel phones made in the last few years. Method 2. Google Lens. Some Androids use something called Google Lens for scanning. Here's how to find it. Open your camera. Look for a small icon that looks like a square with a dot in the center, or a colorful Google Lens icon. It might be in the corner of your camera screen. Tap that icon, then point at the QR code. Google Lens will read it and show you the link. If you don't see that icon in your camera, you can also open the Google app, the one with a colorful G, and tap the lens icon in the search bar. Method 3. Quick settings. Shortcut. On many newer Androids, there's a shortcut built right into your quick settings. Here's how. Swipe down from the very top of your screen, like you're checking your notifications. Swipe down again to expand the full quick settings panel. Look for a button that says Scan QR Code with a little QR icon. Tap it. Your camera opens in scanning mode. Point and tap. If none of these work, here's your backup plan. Go to the Google Play Store, search QR code scanner, and download a free app. There are dozens of them. They all do the same thing. Now that you know how to scan, let's talk about where you're going to need this skill. Because QR codes are everywhere now, and knowing what to expect takes away the anxiety. Restaurants and cafes. This is the most common one. You sit down, and instead of a paper menu, there's a little stand or sticker on the table with a QR code. Scan it, and the menu opens on your phone. You browse, you decide. Sometimes you can even order and pay right from your phone. Job applications. This is a big one. Many employers, especially at job fairs, hiring events, and even on now hiring signs and windows, use QR codes instead of paper applications. You scan the code, it takes you directly to their online application. You fill it out right there on your phone, or it saves the link so you can finish later on a computer. If you're job hunting, expect to see these. Now you're ready for them. Event check-ins, concerts, conferences, doctor's appointments, job interviews. Many places send you a QR code in an email or text for check-in. You show up, they scan your code, or you scan theirs, and you're checked in. No paper, no waiting in long lines. Parole and probation. Some parole offices and re-entry programs now use QR codes for check-ins, appointment confirmations, and digital forms. If your PO sends you a QR code, now you know exactly what to do. Payments. Some stores and apps, like Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal, let you pay by scanning a QR code. The person or store shows you their code, you scan it, enter the amount, and send. We'll do a full video on this soon. Product information. You'll see QR codes on products, packaging, and posters. Scanning them usually takes you to a website with more details, instructions, or special offers. Here's the real talk. If you're job hunting right now, knowing how to scan a QR code isn't a nice to have. It's expected. Employers assume everyone knows how. The good news? Now you do. You're already ahead of where you were 15 minutes ago. Now, I need to talk to you about something important. Scams. QR codes are useful, but scammers have figured out how to use them too. And I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm telling you so you can protect yourself. Here's how QR code scams work. The fake code. Sticker. A scammer prints out their own QR code and sticks it over a real one. On a parking meter, on a restaurant table, on a poster. You think you're scanning the real code, but you're actually going to their fake website. That fake site might ask for your credit card, your personal information, or try to install something harmful on your phone. How to protect yourself. Before you scan, look at the QR code. Does it look like a sticker placed on top of something? Are the edges peeling? Does it look out of place? If something feels off, ask an employee if that's the real code. The suspicious link. After you scan a code, your phone shows you the website link before you tap it. Read that link. If it's a restaurant menu, the link should look like the restaurant's name. Something like joesgrill.com/menu. If the link looks like random letters and numbers, or a website you don't recognize, don't tap it. The urgent message. Scam. Scammers sometimes put QR codes on flyers or send them in texts saying things like urgent, scan to avoid account suspension, or you've won a prize, scan now. These are almost always scams. Legitimate companies don't operate that way. The parking meter scam. This one has hit a lot of cities. Scammers put fake QR codes on parking meters. You think you're paying for parking, but you're actually sending money to a thief, and you still get a ticket. How to protect yourself. If a parking meter has a QR code, double-check that it matches any official signage. Better yet, use the city's official parking app or pay at the machine directly. General rule: if a QR code takes you to a page asking for sensitive information, your social security number, your full bank account number, passwords, stop immediately. Close the page. No legitimate menu, job application, or check-in needs your social security number. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Let's cover the mistakes everyone makes. Yes, everyone, not just people who've been away. I've seen tech-savvy people struggle with these exact things. Mistake 1. Taking a photo of the QR code. This is the most common one. You don't need to snap a picture. In fact, taking a photo usually doesn't work. Just hold your camera steady and wait for the banner to appear. Mistake 2. Pressing the shutter button. Same idea. Don't press anything. Your camera reads the code automatically. Just point and wait. Mistake 3. Holding your phone too close. If your phone is an inch from the code, it can't focus. Pull back to about 6 to 12 inches. Mistake 4. Holding your phone too far. If you're a few feet away, the code is too small to read. Move closer. Mistake 5. Bad lighting. QR codes need decent light. In a dark room, your camera struggles. Use your flashlight or move to better lighting. Mistake 6. Ignoring the pop-up banner. The link only appears for a few seconds at the top or bottom of your screen. If you wait too long, it disappears. If you miss it, just point the code again. Mistake 7. Scanning a screenshot. If someone texts you a photo of a QR code, you usually can't just point your camera at your own screen. You'll need to save the image and use Google Lens or a QR scanner app to read it from your photo gallery. Mistake 8. Thinking you're the only one who struggles. I need you to hear this. You're not. People of all ages and backgrounds ask for help with QR codes every single day. There's no shame in learning something new. Here's something most people don't realize. You can create your own QR code for free in about 30 seconds. Why would you want to? Here's a real example. Let's say you're job hunting. You've got a resume, maybe saved as a PDF or a Google Doc. You can create a QR code that links directly to that resume. Put that code on a business card or print it small and add it to the top of a paper resume. An employer scans it and boom, they've got your resume on their phone instantly. Here's how to do it. Go to a free website like QR Code Generator. The web address is qr-code-generator.com, or just search free QR code generator. Paste in the link you want, your resume link, your LinkedIn profile, your email address, whatever. Click Generate or Create. Download the image. That's it. You now have your own QR code. This is a small thing that makes you look professional and tech-savvy to employers. And now you know how to do it. Here's your homework. And yes, I'm giving you homework. Before this day ends, find one QR code. It could be on a product in your kitchen, on a receipt, on a poster, on a piece of mail, anywhere. Scan it. See where it takes you. And then, celebrate that win. Because that's what rebuilding looks like. One small skill at a time. One moment of, I figured it out at a time. You just leveled up. Don't let that go unnoticed. You're not behind. The world shifted while you were gone, and nobody handed you a manual when you got back. But you're catching up. You're learning. You're doing the work. And you don't have to do it alone. If this video helped you, here's what I need you to do. 1. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're dropping more skills nobody taught you videos, email basics, online job applications, how to spot scams, how to set up direct deposit, and more. 2. Visit felonfriendlyjobsnow.com. We've got state-by-state job guides, employer lists, resume help, and real resources for your fresh start. 3. Drop a comment below. Tell me, what's a skill you wish someone had taught you? What do you want to learn next? Your comment might become our next video. 4. Share this with someone who needs it. If you know somebody who just came home and is figuring all this out, send them this video. That's how we build a community. We're rebuilding together. One skill, one step, one win at a time.